have been here actually as long as me. I started here my freshman year.
Nice.
And
Okay.
we're all juniors now.
Yes, exciting.
So, what kind of changes do you think you've implemented since Dr. or Mr. Hotkin left and you've arrived?
Oh, that's a great question. Well, several things. One thing is that coming in the door as the principal here is to try and make sure that students, by the time they graduate as seniors, they have a plan for life after high school.
Mm-hmm.
So I've really worked with the guidance counselors to ramp up not just their counseling and credit checks and things like that, but also the way we give advise students towards the classes they take. We have a whole population of students who know they're going to college, they're college bound, they take AP classes, they take multiple AP classes, just depends what college do I get into, at the end of the road. But then we have a whole big population of students who aren't so sure about things.
Yeah.
And so one thing I want to make sure we do is to direct those students to either one of our career technical courses that will give them an industry certification that might give them a viable job after high school, or even pique their interest so that they would go to a training program or even a college program of that nature. Also, the industry cert gives you a little more credibility as an employee. So if you are working, potentially you could earn some more money. Or for students who are a little reluctant to take AP, but they want to start college work, that they would start with a dual enrollment class.
Yes.
So our dual enrollment has grown exponentially since I've been here. Last summer, for the fall of last year, I probably signed, I don't know, maybe 25, 30 registration forms. This past summer, I'm now up over 100. So we've really grown the number of students. Some of those students are students who are being very strategic about, I'm going to take AP in these 3 areas, but this area where I'm a little not as strong, then that's the area I'm going to take dual enrollment. But a lot of students who are taking dual enrollment are students who wouldn't have taken AP, but there's on this campus, and this is something that I brought to campus since I've been here. We have a life and career planning course. We offer it in the fall, we offer it in the spring, and we actually offered this past summer 2 summer sessions. So for students who are maybe feeling a little nervous about starting college work and they're not sure what they want to do, that's a perfect class for them. I think last year we got about 90 seniors who had never taken a college class through that course to help them plan for their futures. So that's, for me, with the help of guidance and with the help of teachers giving good advice to students, and by the classes that we offer and the opportunities we offer, the goal is that every single senior who walks across the stage at graduation has a plan. They know where they're going, they know what they're doing, and that at least they know the next step.
Yeah.
Things change, people go through different careers, but at least they'll have their next step. Now, a big part of that too is that our counselors, they have so many students, and as you know, it's hard for them to really have the time to do effective college counseling.
Mm-hmm.
So this year I brought in a new resource.
Yeah, Miss Tate.
Yes, she's like our secret weapon. We redid a room that really wasn't used for much except for a couple copy machines over behind guidance, and it's now the college and career room. We also use it. We ramped up our mentoring program, and our mentors use that room too. But and Miss Tate, I hired Miss Tate this year to come on board and really implement a stronger college counseling program and get that room up and running. So she has already scheduled at least 30 college reps to visit here.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't know if you've probably been hearing me announce them.
Yeah.
Like next week we have 4 next week. University of Alabama, Advent Health, which is something that people don't think about, but Advent Health does their own training. Like if you're interested in medical profession, like nursing and all that, some people don't consider that, but that's a viable option. There's an institute out in California of design that is coming. So she's trying to get some different folks there. Anyway, so she's really ramping up the college counseling so that they're better informed and they have more access to college reps. That really helps make decisions about what college you want to go to. So there's that college and career piece that I am very passionate about, because our job is not just to teach you English, math, science, and social studies, but to try and make sure you're really prepared, when you walk out the door, that you have a plan. Another piece for me that something that I've done since I've been here is we started a freshman success class. We have freshmen who come in who really aren't very prepared to be successful in high school yet. Haven't done that well in middle school, maybe they've had attendance issues, maybe they've had discipline issues, maybe they just they just hadn't gotten going with doing well in school yet, and maybe they just weren't even taking that seriously. So the freshman success class is meant to really provide extra support to freshmen who maybe wouldn't be as successful on their own.
Yeah.
So we have a teacher, Mr. Ortiz, who teaches that class, and he really works with those students. He coaches them on how to do well in school, but also he coaches them about life, and just how to be good people and how to have some skills that will help you be successful in life. He does a great job of that, and so that's something that we've added to help some of our freshmen and make sure they're successful. That's going really well. Also, I'm passionate about supporting some of our minority students who sometimes fade in the backdrop and don't realize their full potential. Kind of maybe sometimes let other students take the charge in terms of leadership and all. So we started a Young Women of Excellence program here for our minority females. My first year in, Coach Lucas was the perfect fit to take charge of that. So she has really grown that program. And those girls do all kinds of great things. This year, in fact, they're working with our special needs students, trying to develop those skills. They do a lot of college visits. They do a lot of presentations. It's just a really phenomenal program.
One thing I've been hearing a lot of are questions about parking spaces for juniors.
Yes,
and
I am
seniors.
so happy that you brought up parking spaces, because we have now offered a parking space to every single student who was on the wait list.
Oh, wow.
Yes. I know that the seniors didn't like it that we didn't let them have the assigned parking spaces, but because we didn't, and because there's a lot of coming and going from the parking lot with dual enrollment, with virtual, we were able to sell more spaces than there actually are. And now we monitor it. Every day we look out at how many spaces are open, and we do, once we see that consistently over several days, there's 10 more spaces open. We pulled 10 more people off the wait list, and so far we are up to date this week that we have offered a parking pass to everybody who was on the wait list from orientation when people go. Yes. So hopefully I won't get any more nasty phone calls and emails about parking. Yeah, of all the things in the school, that's the thing that people get the maddest about, parking.
Yeah, and that's only for juniors and seniors.
I know. It's unbelievable.
So I know on the day of parking pass sales.
Yes, that was a bit of a fiasco.
Yes, especially for juniors. Just everyone getting there at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
to get parking passes.
So we're exploring some other options, like maybe a lottery system even, or setting an online registration time where there's a certain time you can go online and sign up. And I mean, that's what they do in college. You register for your classes. Here's your time. If you're not on there right at your time, then you're going to miss out. So we are exploring some different options.
Question is about the gym. So I know it's under construction.
It is so under construction. So this is an interesting story. That gym floor is the original gym floor that was put down in 1980.
Oh my gosh.
It's been sanded and resanded and sanded many times, refurbished, and it pretty much we knew that it couldn't be sanded down and refurbished anymore, that we were just hoping to get another year or so out of it before we had to replace it. Our goal is to be done before Christmas. I know that's not great for our poor girls volleyball team, but hopefully we hope to salvage our basketball season. And then, of course, boys volleyball. And it's been an inconvenience to our gym classes and all that. So, and what hurts me the most is that we can't have pep rallies in there, but, I'm trying to get over it. I think the pep rallies in the stands will be fun. It'll be a little different. The senior class can be like, we're the one senior class that had to have our pep rallies in the stadium,
Makes them stand out.
Yeah,